Now this is the time where true bucket droppers come out, the postseason. The seedings were announced for the girls, and online host Blake Baker will break down how some of our top teams can make some noise.
Hey, thanks a lot, Eric. We're getting down to one of my favorite times of year. It's tournament time. So today, I'm going to break down what some of our top teams need to do to really make a run in this year's postseason. We're going to break down the top two teams in the Ohio and the Hocking. So we'll start with the Waterford Lady Wildcats. One thing that they do a really good job of is creating creative defensive schemes. You see a 1-3-1 zone here, but it's not your traditional 1-3-1. Now why, you ask? They put guards at the top position and in the paint. And they do that because they're the quickest players. They can easily get out to the perimeter on open shooters and really not allow any open shots. And they have to play through Allie Kern and Megan Ball, but they have to find other players to contribute heavily. Another team in the Hocking, the Eastern Lady Eagles, have a dominant post player in Elizabeth Collins. They need to utilize her, structure their game plan around her ability to produce in the paint, and they're gonna make some noise also. The other thing the Eastern has to keep in mind is they only have 7 players on their bench, only 7 players that you can utilize. They have to keep those girls out of foul trouble and really get the most out of them. Now, let's switch over to the Ohio. Alexander Lady Spartans have dominated all year long. And one reason why is because they play fast. They get at you fast early and often. You can see that they outscore their opponents in each half, but particularly in the first half. They get out in the games that we looked at, double the points of their opponents in the first half. That's allowed them to really get out to a fast start and put teams out of their misery early. Another team in the TVC Ohio, Nelsonville York Lady Buckeyes, one of the quickest teams that we cover. Jesse Addis, Cameron Dupler, they're so fast. They got to get into the paint, inside the perimeter, and really make some stuff happen. Once they get inside the perimeter, their chances for scoring really go up. They got to get good looks, and they got to convert on those looks. 12% difference in wins and losses, that's going to be huge for them. Eric, I'm really excited to see what some of these teams, these talented teams, can do in this postseason. Really looking forward to see how it all plays out.
And all of these teams have talent. And Blake typically isn't wrong. I think you'll be better off taking his advice. Thank you, Blake. Now, Blake only mentioned